chromed, and it's $10. Thank you, Chrome. And they say, Necromongers Tom and Ben.
Ooh.
In one of the Riddick films, they are on a prison planet, really close to a star. Not sure if you've seen it, but I always thought that idea was kind of cool. So how would you design an inescapable prison?
I don't remember that, but I don't remember much about the Riddick films.
I think I saw Perfect Dark. That's not it. That's the game.
Pitch Black.
Pitch Black.
Yeah, I saw that once when it came out, so I've got a really hazy memory of it. And then I saw the Ridicules of Chronic.
Is that the one where Steamy Boy?
It's the one where it turns into a bizarre space fantasy D&D adventure.
Is that Hot Planet?
I can't remember.
Which one's Hot Planet? They go to the Hot Planet where, like, in the night it's minus 5,000 degrees, but when the sun comes up, it's now plus 5,000 degrees, and he has to like abseil down a cliff, racing the sun.
Ooh, I haven't seen that one.
But he like pours water on himself because that'll stop the sun.
I feel like that would just like boil him.
Nah, works. And then you think he gets vaporized by the sun, but then he like walks into this cave and he's just like steaming, and it's kind of sexy. That one. That is the
wow. Oh, okay.
Oh, shit, right. Okay, I've seen that film. That's the only bit I remember is just... Is he topless?
He must be. Or he's got a really thin vest on.
Yeah, but him like walking in just steaming.
That's a thing. It's called the Lindenfrost effect.
Yeah, because that's people do that when they... I've seen like...
Oh, that's why when you lick your fingers and put out a candle.
Yeah.
And then I look just as hot as Riddick.
Yeah.
My fingers steam and everyone goes,
oh, Ben, such a heartthrob.
Yeah. And then I go, owie, 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 owie.
Yeah, when everyone's like not looking anymore. What's your inescapable prison?
Streaming. Just can't get away. It keeps dragging me back in.
They got you. Okay, that kind of makes sense.
Because if you stop, you lose subs.
Right.
You got to stay forever, every day.
Wow. Heavy.
No, I don't know. I mean, the problem is, depends where's the borderline on how awful this prison's allowed to be.
Oh, geez, yeah. Because if there is no limitation,
then just dump them on a fucking planet and just go, well, they'll find some food, I'm sure. Zero sanitation, zero food, no supply ships coming to feed them. Easy. Remote rock in the middle of the ocean.
But what is the plan? Do they need to get back out?
Well, that's my point.
People have to serve a time. Do you have some duty of care?
Yeah. Because the higher the duty of care, the harder it is to secure, right? Because the moment you have to have people coming and going all the time, shift changes, supply drops, that kind of stuff, then holes appear.
Yeah.
Berry prison? That was a good one.
That was not a nice place to live.
No one escaped from Berry prison.
That's true.
Quite a lot of break-ins, though.
A lot of people died in Berry prison as well.
Lots of people got in, no one got out.
Right, yeah.
You do what Gulliman, that's dark. You do what they did in The Matrix, but then you also cut off their limbs, so if they ever wake up, they can't escape.
So, again, I'm not gonna lie, this is exactly where my mind first went. Assuming it's a horrible kind of Chronicles of Riddick-esque prison.
Yeah. Well, because the only requirement was make it inescapable. You didn't say make it, ethical or pleasant.
So, right, picture very evil prison. Mm-hmm. But you like quadruple amputate people's limbs.
Yep.
And so you can keep them alive. Mm-hmm. They're probably not going to cause too many problems. But there's a special 4-strike system.
Okay, why 4 strikes?
If you ever break one of the rules, one of your limbs goes in the bin. Because we're going to keep them all on ice.
Are you going to keep them on ice?
When you're done with your time, they'll be reattached.
Oh, wow. Okay, they're just like you've temporarily not allowed your limbs until you've served your time. I see. Interesting.
But you break a rule, you lose a limb.
Ooh, which one goes first?
Spin the wheel. I don't know. It's just
Wow.
prisoner's choice. I don't know. But something like that. Bam. Because I reckon people wouldn't fuck
Holy
around too
shit.
much.
They might do if they had a really long sentence. But also, how are you fucking around without limbs? What rules are they breaking here?
Shuffling too quickly. I don't know.
Eating too loudly?
Eating too loudly. Yeah, the rules are petty, man. Very petty. Yeah.
Oh. I once watched a film about a prison where they all had a bomb collar around their necks. And you were in a prison with like 500 people or 1,000 people, whatever it was. And your collar was linked to another random prisoner that you didn't know who it was.
Okay.
And if you ever went more than the size of the prison away from your partner, both your heads blew up.
What is that? Because they did that in Battle Royale 2 as well, where if two people are too far away, then they both explode.
Yeah.
Which I kind of like.
I feel like you could just link everyone to the center of the prison. It feels like far too elaborate. Like you could just say if you go more than a distance away from the prison, you will explode.
That was the thing as well, right? Running Man. Was it in Running Man that they had the thing? God, I feel like there's that bomb collar thing has been done quite a few times. Which is good. It's good premise. You know, I'm going to chop off the limbs and have bomb collar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brutal. It sounds expensive, the whole detach, reattach limb business. Also, if you like happen to not have an arm when you went in, do you get one less strike than everyone else? That seems unfair. Not very equal opportunities, Tom.
Fine. Look, there'll be a prosthetic on the wheel as well.
Oh, okay.
And, so
when you get out, you're going to have your free prosthetic installed.
The prosthetic.
Okay, that's cool. I'm on board now. It's very ethical.
Or it'll just be like like a free square.
Okay.
It can only land
but it goes on the wheel.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Okay. No, that's fair.
And also, what happens if you get like an Octoman turning up with extra limbs? That kind of fucking
I guess system. You just like pair them up.
Yeah.
Still you got to have a 4-strike system. It's got to be equal. I think it's the only way to be fair. What if we put a bomb collar around each limb?
Okay.
And each of your limbs is connected to a different person's limbs.
Okay.
And if you just end up too far away from one of your buddies, one of your arms just fucking pops off.
But if you don't set this up really carefully, you might is your limbs just attached to the other person's? One other person.
Yeah, like my right arm is attached to your left arm, and my left leg's attached to Lewis's right arm.
Okay, so
and it's all just fucking interwebbed madly.
But if someone does run away,
then 4 people lose a limb.
4 people, blam, just at random, and you could start like a weird chain reaction of like limbs exploding that like knocks someone out of the zone, then more limbs.
Yeah, this is what we're going for. Dominoes.
The domino effect. Sounds like an absolute nightmare to clean up.
Like one person is going through the spreadsheet trying to work out which one person can I remove to annihilate the entire prison.
Oh God, that would be a thing. Okay. Wow.
It's a fun mini game.
Yeah, I like this plan.
Bominos.
Bominos.
Perfect.
That's a great fucking name. Yeah, I think we've just solved the prison.
I think we've solved prison. No one's going to go to prison now, are they?
Or try to escape.
Yeah. Unless they just really hate all the other cellmates.
Yeah, I guess that is the problem.
There's a petty vengeance plays a big part in Bominos.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've just sorted out the next expansion pack for Prison Architect.
That's right, Bominos. Yeah. I think it'd be real good, real clean.
Really on brand with that game.
Wow. What if how can we somehow add in, you've got a cock ring that explodes.
Oh, we just put that on too.
Just fucking blow someone's fucking dick. You know.
These are all micro explosions, I guess, right?
They're small, but enough to like pop a limb off, right?
And instantly cauterize the wound.
Yeah. Maybe it needs to be like some kind of you've got like a ring around like each of your limbs.
Mm-hmm. And it just chops.
But there's like a little laser, just like a laser force field just flicks on and off for a split second.
Ooh.
Instantly cauterizes the wound.
Yes.
The limb falls off. Bang.
Perfect. And then the ring falls off too, I guess.
Sure.
And then you just hope they don't figure out how to turn it on and have like a lightsaber disc.
Like a little. I guess you could probably use. Maybe that doesn't. Or it's only got enough battery for like one.
Oh yeah, one burst and it's done. Yeah.
That's a way to.
You go collect up the discs and recharge them for the next batch of inmates.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Good. Oh, for a minute, I was worried this didn't make sense.
But actually, I've been thinking all of this through.
But no, I'm good now.
Nice. Like
Perfect.
ring short circuits. Oh, well, you want to save money, right?
Well, yeah, this is already fairly expensive prison setup.
You know. So yeah, because we have to design the laser disc technology to begin with. They got to save a few bucks here and there, wherever we can.
It's got to be sustainable.
Does have to be sustainable.